guys, good evening and welcome to another video of mine on Rahead Sports. I really want to say thank you very much for everyone that has, in one way or the other, subscribed to this YouTube channel. The support has been, it's been fantastic. I want to say thank you very much. From my heart, I want to say thank you. You can do more. You could tell your friends, tell a friend to tell a friend, to tell another friend that there's something happening here on YouTube. Rahead Sports is happening on YouTube. Thank you very much for the encouragements on Facebook. For those that has commented here as well, for those that has subscribed, I say thank you. I am so grateful. Now to the business of the weekend. The first EPL game week 1 has been played. It's just Man United and Man City that is yet, and you could not Everton, Aston Villa and who is Aston Villa and Crystal Palace. Aston Villa and Burnley. Aston Villa, Burnley, Man United and Man City, that they are yet to play their games. They'll be playing their first game by next week, about the 19th down to the 21st. Now, I want to talk about the games. I'm going to try as much as possible to make it short. I want to talk about the Spurs, the Tottenham Hotspur game versus Everton. I will talk about the Chelsea game. Yes, I finally got this, but Chelsea played, we won. Chelsea won, but it was not a convincing win. I'm going to talk about that later. But first off, I will talk about the Tottenham Hotspur game versus the Everton game. Before that game, I made a pre-match analysis regarding the game. I said on Facebook that game is going to be more of a midfield tussle. It's going to be a match of the midfield. It's going to be a game of the midfield. The Tottenham Hotspur midfield versus the Everton midfield. Of course, both clubs, they made signings. They made good signings. Tottenham got the likes of Doherty from Wolves. They got the likes of Højbjerg from Southampton, and they got the likes of Johat. Johat was formerly a Man City goalkeeper. From Man City, he went to Burnley. He went to Torino. From Torino, he came to Burnley before he was finally released by Burnley. So he has joined them. Tottenham Hotspur. He has joined Tottenham Hotspur as their third choice goalkeeper. It was Iloris that started that game. Tottenham, what happened? You know, ever since Eriksen left for Inter Milan, I keep saying it that they are yet to get a number 10. Dele Alli is not a number 10. He was awful in that game. He was awful. You know, at some point, the likes of Harry Kane, the likes of Son, Lucas Moura played that game because he was invisible. I didn't see his impact in that game. Lucas Moura, I didn't see his impact. Son, to an extent, in the first half, he was okay. Harry Kane, the same thing. But there was no one creating chances. There was no one giving them those very good passes for them to make the runs and make them, and score those goals. Dele Alli is not a number 10. Like, ever since he came in, when he came in from MK Dons, like a few seasons ago, when he came in from MK Dons, he was okay for Tottenham. He played fantastic. Like, he was very good. He played fantastic football. I don't know what is happening now. Probably because he tinted his hair or something. I can't really say what happened. He's not playing good football. He didn't play well yesterday. He did not play well yesterday. And the sooner Jose Mourinho gets a 10, because we have like 20 more days. Yeah. 20 more days in the transfer window. The transfer window will be closing on the 5th of October. Now he has like 19 days or thereabout to get this team together. Because if they play the way they play, they continuously play the way they played, I don't think they'll be winning games. And when you don't win games, Daniel Levy will sack Mourinho. That's just it. The owner of the club, the chairman of the club, Daniel Levy, he's a Jewish man. He's a no-nonsense kind of human being. He will sack Mourinho. He doesn't care the kind of pedigree Mourinho has. He would definitely kick his ass. Like, he would sack him. He's going to give him the sack later. So you need to get a number 10. You need to get somebody, a creative midfielder, somebody that creates. Look at the Everton team. They are compact. I said the Everton midfield, it's much more compact. That was the word I used in the pre-match analysis of that game. I said the Everton has a much more compact midfield than Tottenham. We had the likes of Dakori, we had the likes of Allen, we had the likes of James Rodriguez. James Rodriguez created a lot of chances. Like, he created up to 5-6 chances. The most chances created for an Everton team, for an Everton player in his first game ever, for over like it's more than 10-15 years or thereabout. Yes, it gave the Evertonians, it gave them something to hope for. Like, indeed, something, a good kind of football, a winning mentality has joined, that has started in this club. Ancelotti knows what he's doing. He went for specific players. He didn't go for anything in the market. He knew that he had to create. He didn't want to start playing the Ben Davies and all those guys, those ones that were not really okay in midfield that they used to have back then in Everton. He needed people that had experience, people that can hold the ball down. Do you understand? People that when you just don't pass them, you can't pass them like that with the ball. Say you want to go and score. Who you be? Who you? Who born you? It's not possible. You can't pass an Allen or a Dakore. It's not possible. James Rodriguez was fantastic for his first game. This was his first game in England, and he played well. This is someone Zidane tends to bench in Real Madrid, and he played well, and that's a good one. It's a plus one for him. Is for those that play fantasy Premier League FPL. I believe in the next week, as in this game week 2, most people will want to pick James Rodriguez because he was fantastic. He creates chances. He's the kind of person that can give assists in a fantasy Premier League, team. He can give assists, and people want to get points using him. Honestly, he was great in that game. So the earlier Jose Mourinho understands that he needs a number 10, the better. Else, like I said, Daniel Levy is likely to sack him. Kudos, Carlo Ancelotti. I believe this is a step in the right direction. The owners of the club will be very, very happy that the money they had to the money they used to buy these players is not in vain. Honestly, Everton, they were great. And Richarlison was wasteful. Richarlison didn't play well. Like, he played well rather, but he did not end well. Like, he was given chances upon chances. He had the ball much more than even most of his teammates playing forward. He had the ball much more than Calvin Lewin up there. He had the ball more than Gomez before Gomez was subbed and in came in another player. But he was not clinical in the 18-yard box of Tottenham Hotspur. He was not clinical. Otherworld was not. Otherworld for Tottenham was not. It was not too okay. But you had opportunities to score these goals, even in the first half. You had opportunity to score, but you didn't score. What happened? What's the big deal? As in, what is there to score? I know it's not easy to score a goal because a whole lot of things. But then you had like 6 chances and you wasted them. Who does that? You're a striker. If you don't play well, Ancelotti will change you. If Bernard comes in and plays well, my dear, you've lost your place in the first 11. If Moise Kean starts a match and he plays well, you've lost your... So everybody now is trying as much as possible to ensure that if they're giving opportunity to play, you play out your heart, you play well. You play well. So, I don't know. I really don't know. Well, let's just see how it goes. This is just the beginning of the season. I feel he's going to improve. He's going to get these goals will come in. They will come in. Congratulations to Everton. This is the first time Mourinho is losing at home against an Everton team. He has never, for the 4 times, even when he was in Chelsea, he never lost against Everton. Even back then, when he was in Man United, he never lost against Everton at Old Trafford. He never lost against Everton at Stamford Bridge. So it has been broken. He has lost against Everton. So I feel in his next game, he needs to buckle up. Else, Daniel Levy will sack Mourinho. Now, going into today's game, the Brighton versus Chelsea game. Tariq Lamptey, wetin happen? What happened? Like, this is that young. Yeah, he's a very good left back. He is good. Like, he plays well. He should be 1920. He was an academic player of Chelsea. He played well in that game, and honestly, it was nice. It was nice watching him play. It's a good one. But this is a guy, Chelsea. This is a guy, Chelsea gave a new contract. Chelsea told him, okay, let's make it official. Like, we'll let us extend your contract. Yes, give you a contract extension. He said no, like blunt no. He doesn't want a new contract, and he left for Brighton. Aspilicueta is getting old, for crying out loud. We just have Rhys James. So what's the big deal? What's the big deal? You said you didn't want to go out on loan. He wanted a first team assurance, but he never, like, he just said no. He wants to leave. No reason. Even Lampard was surprised that the guy wanted to leave, and he left. He left for Brighton, and now today, of all days, you started to show yourself. You wanted to kill everybody. You wanted to kill the Alonso who will be managing. You wanted to kill Alonso today. You know how many nutmegs you gave him yesterday? You wanted to kill. What's your problem? You wanted to leave. So why are you playing as if probably you are playing for Bayern Munich and you are playing a UCL and you are playing a UCL final? What happened? The guy was great. Like, at some point I was like, wow, this is good. Like, I wished he played for a bigger team, not a Brighton team. I'm not even talking that probably he played for Chelsea. If it was maybe a Man United or a Liverpool or even an Arsenal self, a club that probably with time they would want to play. They always play European football. The guy is good. The guy is he's good. He plays with confidence, and he really manned that part of he really, it was just in the second half when he was given that yellow card that he relaxed to an extent. He played well in that game. Chelsea, well, Chelsea won, but it was not a convincing win. I know Lampard is trying to get these boys together, trying to play with the new breeds and the old breeds and all that. Havertz didn't have a fantastic game. I don't know. He didn't have a fantastic. I believe he's just a week plus. Yeah, he joined the club. He joined the club on the 4th of September, and today is 14th, right? It's just barely 2 weeks. It's not up to 2 straight weeks now. He joined. So let's just cut just 10 days, yeah. Let's just cut him some slack and see what happens in matches to come. Probably when he starts playing his number 10, we have the likes of Pulisic playing, we have the likes of Odoi, or what's his name? Hakim Ziyech playing. Then we have Winner up front. Winner did a good job today. He did. He really played well today. He played well. He's this kind of striker. He's not a lone striker that goes to stand waiting for them to pass ball. He hustles for the ball. And when he does this hustling, he gives the likes of Loftus-Cheek to give him this ball back. Loftus-Cheek, I don't know. I don't want to see you near that starting 11 at all. You were awful. Like when he was subbed up and Barkley came in, things changed. The game changed. The game changed. From that 60-something minutes he was subbed up, the game changed. Yes, you had an injury last year. Yes, last year May or thereabout. But then this is a year plus. What's the big deal? What is it? There were certain runs you made that were not so unnecessary. There were certain passes you made that were so unnecessary. You easily lost the ball. There were passes you should have made so that someone else he was awful. He was awful in that game. He was awful in the game. I can't wait for Pulisic to come back. He was awful in the game. He was awful in that game, really. And he needs to get everything together because the competition is there now. Like if you don't play well, they bench you. Pulisic is there to play. Hakim Ziyech is there. Havertz is there. Timo is there. We have Kovacic. Kovacic didn't play because he was suspended. Kovacic is there. Kante is there. Jorginho is there. Then we have the defenders. If you don't play well, you won't get opportunity. You'll be playing things like EFL, Carabao Cup or FA Cup. You might not be playing a competitive competition. You might not be playing well in the EPL. And when you don't play in the EPL, the chances of you playing for England will be slim because 2021 is around the corner. If you don't play, if you're not being called up to play game in, game out, you won't have the opportunity to represent your country, and I believe it means a whole lot for you. It means a whole lot. So he was not. I don't even Lampard at the end of the day. He was not happy. He was not happy. We have Liverpool next week, and Kepa Kepa was something. I was even surprised he saved the goal. I was surprised he saved the ball. He saved the ball today. But Kepa became the Kepa we know. Second half, he considered this is a goal. This is a ball that Tosan, even when the ball was passed to Tosan, he had to dress the ball well. This is the time Kepa should have told the defenders, look, a ball is coming or thereabout. And you shift well down because definitely he's going to play towards that direction. You just relax, and he scored that goal. Mendy is on his way. Between now and Wednesday, my dear, Mendy will be confirmed. And when he's confirmed, I don't think you'll be getting the time to start games again. You had the opportunity to at least keep a clean sheet today, but you did not. You did not keep a clean sheet. And you can imagine. Though the game ended 3-1, but I don't think it was not what was expected. I'm not saying we hyped the players or not, but it was not what most people expected. I feel next week will be better off than this week. I feel next week will be better. For everyone that won, Leicester City won their game against West Brom. Congratulations. Arsenal won their game against Fulham. Congratulations. Even Willian and everybody in the club, they played well. Congratulations. Liverpool won their game against Leeds United by a flick. It was just that penalty in the 88th minute that made Liverpool to win that game. In fact, Marcelo Bielsa's team played an attacking high-line kind of football, and it was a very good one. Like, we enjoyed football. That was the only match I know this week people enjoyed. Even today's game, I was just parrying all through. It was just that Leeds United game against Liverpool that we enjoyed, and we're going to see more. I'm going to see more of Leeds doing well in the season. We're going to see more of Leeds doing well in the season. So this is just what I want to say. I feel next week, this is just the first week. I feel next week games will be much more interesting than this week's game. Thank you very much. Please like this video, comment, subscribe, and tell a friend to subscribe. Hopefully, I'll make it shorter. I'll keep making it tops 15-16 minutes and I'm done. I'll keep making it shorter and make it much more consistent, not just twice in a week. By next week I'm going to make it much consistent. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. This is a Berry of Rahen Sports signing out. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you. Bye. Peace out. Bye.